What's up, people? It's your guy, Dynamix. I'm here with another one of BoSS ReactionZ. Okay, what's up, everybody? Happy holidays. Happy New Year, 2022. We are now here in the new year. Back with some more episodes of BoSS ReactionZ. Okay, hope everyone enjoyed themselves over the holidays. Me personally, I did a lot of gaming with a lot of BoSS members. A lot of my members got brand new consoles. They got brand new applications. And my phone basically rang off the hinge. Pretty much. Got to talk with a lot of friends and family, talk with some motorcycle friends and such like that. So, here with some new episodes. I got 3 today, and I normally do 2, but so we are going to get into that first, definitely. And also, don't forget the BoSS ReactionZ. And don't forget our YouTube channel, BoSS ReactionZ, our gaming channel, BoSS Gaming Network. The website, www.bossgaming.net. You see it somewhere down here. It's a free sign up. Definitely go do that, become a boss. Any merch, contact us on the About section of the YouTube channels. Okay, so we're going to get into the first one. So, let's go. What? What is the chances of that happening? What the? The guy literally like flipped over to like the railing like that, or the pole, like the fence, I should say. And the guy like literally got caught up on it by his shirt. Like, what is the chances of him doing that? Like, he's lucky he didn't like hit his leg or something like that, or worse. You know, that's crazy. What is that? A grizzly? Hold up. No, that's probably not a grizzly. That's probably, well, it probably is a grizzly, and that's probably Alaska. Because I'm like, wait a minute, is that the Antarctic? Like, what is a grizzly doing in the Arctic? But no, that has to be like Alaska. Could be Canada.
I know.
I wouldn't play around that close with bears, though. If you have never, I mentioned this before in previous shows I've done for BoSS ReactionZ, but if you have never seen what a bear looks like with no fur, look it up. Trust me, you're going to be freaked out. They look like freaking werewolves. Pretty far jump, I guess. Okay.
Hey, there's someone up there too, Mark. Why is he facing backwards?
Okay.
Wow.
Well, you just realize what just happened. That guy jumped off the side of the cliff right there into that water, right? And then, like, he immediately started swimming away as soon as he landed in the water. If he would have waited like 5 more seconds, that guy would have literally been buried by those boulders that like broke off the side of that cliff. He's lucky. That's crazy. Okay. What's going on here?
Are you ready for?
Oh, I just saw that. All right, so the guy, it looked like they're about to go hang gliding. So they're about to go hang gliding, and his harness is not attached. Oh, that is not good. Okay.
Run? Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. Run.
I like how I said, "Are you ready?" Yes. You didn't check your harness. It's like the main thing. I'm ready to hold on for dear life. Right? I like that little GoPro. What is that in the front? Is that the GoPro camera? Looks like it. Oh, he's trying to pull himself up. Wait. Oh, wow. Look at that. The guy flying, he's not really trying to hold on to him or do anything. He's just like, I'm just going to keep on, you know, flying this hang glider. I don't think he realizes his harness is unattached. I don't think he realizes it. But now, yeah, he just fell for it. Yeah, he just realized his harness is not connected. He's probably like, why is this guy dangling down here like this? Oh, now he's trying to hold the shirt, it looks like. Okay, now he's trying to hold the shirt. Alright. Man, that's gotta be like kind of crazy to try and like balance the, you know, the weight difference like that, and then like using one arm to stare. Like that's gotta be insane. Like this guy has to have like experience like flying hang gliders, like for him to be able to handle this. I mean, because the guy looks like he's not even freaking out. The guy that's like down there, like holding on, like for dear life, like he's like his legs aren't like going all over the place. Like he looks like he's pretty calm. Like he's just trying to get a good grip on things around him. I don't know about the leg though. That's probably not a good. I mean, he probably should grab the guy's hand. They should interlock hands, if anything. That would probably be the safest grip they could do. Other than this, I don't know what they're doing. Like, why is he holding on to his pants where his calf is? That makes no sense. Oh, they're about to land. There's some open patch of grass there. This is normally how they land hang gliders. Oh yeah. So what is he gonna do? Just slide with him, or is he gonna what? Is he gonna drop? What's gonna happen? I love how they slowed this video down. Oh, he dropped. Oh, okay. Damn, they were moving pretty fast too. Hey, at least he survived. He had to survive that. He had a helmet on. He had a helmet on. That was crazy. Like seriously, could you imagine jumping off like a cliff like that with a hang glider and just realizing like, wait a minute, oh, I don't have a harness. It's like that one dude who was doing videos for people who like to go what was it skydiving. They were jumping out of aircraft at like 30,000 feet, you know, and they this guy's job literally was to go out behind you and record you while you were falling. And he jumped out one flight. I think I did a video on this. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this on past boss reactions. And he made history, but he jumped out without a parachute. Instead, he had his backpack on that had all his camera equipment, thinking that it was his parachute. And this guy fell to his death. I mean, he got good footage of the guys falling. Then then he went to go pull the the parachute cord, and he realized there was no cord. That's gotta suck, bro. Like, man. And what is that? Avalanche? Oh wow. I guess he's lucky that there was a bunch of rocks right there for him to hide behind. Wow. Yeah, avalanches are like some of the hardest things to like survive if you get caught up inside those. Especially if you get buried. If you get buried by snow and ice, oh man, it's a done deal.
Are you okay?
Unless someone finds you and dig you out. Wow.
Where is Hafiz? Okay.
Okay.
Oh no!
Whoa. What?
Is he safe?
Wait, hold on. Did the guy fall? It looked like someone fell. Give me a second. Let me go back and check that. It looked like someone fell. Oh wait, I gotta go back some more. That was pretty crazy. I was like, what is that? Alright, let's go back and check this.
Is he safe?
Oh wait, no. It's back some more. Hold on. Let's go back to this point right here. Let's go here and play it. Alright. Did someone fall? What was that fell? Alright, there's the explosion.
Oh no!
Alright. Wait. What is that falling? Okay, that's not a person. I thought that was a person falling at first. I was about to say, wow! You know that guy didn't make it. No, but that's like some sort of equipment or something like that. Okay.
Easy, safe.
Wow, what's that, a scaffold or some
Oh
sort?
no.
Oh wait, there's people dangling. Oh yeah, no, there are literally people there dangling. Wow, wow.
Yeah, someone is taking care of.
Hey, they better be receiving some hazard pay for that right there. Seriously, that job is no joke. That is serious. Okay. Oh, too close to the rocks. Oh, she saved it. She saved it. Yeah, she got experience. She knew what she was doing.
Sitting here, trying to get lucky, double up, pulled up to the bait site.
Hunting some game. Is that a bear?
Guy, Brett, he seen something on there. Caleb said, "We scared Mom." I said, "You only live once."
Oh, we found him. Whoa. Wow. So the bear must have smelled them and knew they were over there. Oh, he came back? Holy crap.
Alright. I'll shoot her.
Yo, bears have tremendous strength. I would not want to tangle with one of those
I
things.
didn't want to shoot you. Where's that knife? I dropped it. Cut my finger on it.
He said, I don't want to shoot you.
And I can't help.
With what, that little pea shooter? That bear would have ate that. Like their freaking fat is so thick, it can easily eat bullets. Especially from like a little rifle like that. Nah. Because trust me, if he wanted to shoot that bear, he would have shot that bear. Is this another avalanche? Wait, did someone get caught up in that avalanche? I thought I saw someone get actually caught in that for a second. Let me see. Like one person might have been there. What is that? No, that's something else. I don't think anyone was caught up in the actual avalanche. From what I can see from right here. I think some people from the side saw it though. Okay. Oh, I think I've seen this before. Okay, so this video right here is nuts. So I guess like some construction worker came through and he like tapped something and like it set off a whole chain reaction. Like it was like a whole lot of money like was involved in like replacing all this stuff. Like a bunch of people lost their jobs. Like, oh, this is crazy. I think this is it. This looks like it. This was CCTV footage inside of a warehouse. I think that's him right there coming down the aisle. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Like, bro, like, did he even survive that? Like, wait, no, I think I did. I do remember the story. The guy did survive. He did survive. Like, I don't know how. Can you blame this on him? Like, I don't know what OSHA would say about this. Like, he just tapped the side of the beam, and like the whole entire stock just like fell down. Like, that's look at that. That's crazy. That is insane. Like, the guy at the bottom was like, "Yeah, this cannot be real." Like, what the? Like I said, no injuries, no injuries. No one got hurt in that. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, so that was some unbelievable events caught on camera right there that I wanted to show for starting out the new year right here. So yeah, those are pretty intense. Those are some good ones. I actually remembered that last one. That last one was pretty that was pretty wild. Okay. So I got another one here. I said I was gonna do three, so that was the first one. Our second vid is going to be. I got something here. I got something here by Be Amazed. This is about how road construction works and everything like that, and how our roads are, more complex than we realize. So let's go ahead and check that out. See how that is.
You may not often think it, but roads are some of the most complex pieces of infrastructure that mankind can produce. And the methods of producing them are equal parts ingenious and surprisingly mesmerizing to see. From building roads across deserts to drones carrying out pothole repairs, let's take a look at some mind-blowing road technologies you probably never considered. Tiger Stone. Have you ever found satisfaction in the perfect tessellation of brick road paving? If so, I have the perfect machine for you. It may look like a giant printer, but this is the Tiger Stone Road Paver. It's a slow-moving electric-powered paver that crawls along the road, laying a perfectly assembled trail of bricks behind it. Workers on the machine's galley take the bricks from the holding hoppers on top and place them onto the moving shear plate, arranging them into the desired pattern. This plate then feeds the interlocking bands of bricks downwards at a speed the workers can easily keep up with. Gravity helps to secure the pattern in place before it's gently laid onto the road surface as the machine rolls forward. In contrast to traditional practices which rely on workers placing each brick onto the road by hand, this method saves time, effort, and back pain for all involved.
Yeah, because I
Almost
always
20 feet wide, this stony printer has the capacity to lay just under 3,300 square feet of paving per day, when manned by
that's a lot.
just 2 people.
3,000.
But it can also be adjusted to print pave smaller roads.
Okay, so yeah, because I know about jobs where people, construction workers, are like brick placers, where they place bricks, and I've seen some people move really fast, like doing that type of job, like ridiculous speed, like yeah. But I've never seen a machine do it like this. So this is pretty cool. So they're saying that this does about 3,000 square feet, like a day. It can lay that much brick already, like in place with each other, which is pretty cool. I like how they got the little idea with the little vehicle right there pressing down the brick. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome.
In
Yeah.
case you're strapped for available land, why can't my printer print roads? Golden Gate Bridge Road Zipper. Rush hour might just be the ultimate bane of a motorist's existence. In built-up city areas like San Francisco, records show commuters can lose up to 5 days a year trapped in congestion. But as you probably imagine, there's a machine designed to help with that. This is the Golden Gate Bridge Barrier Transfer Machine, also nicknamed the Road Zipper. And you can see why. It's designed to change the position of the concrete or steel lane dividers separating the two directions of traffic. Before rush hour, the Road Zipper will shift the barriers to give drivers an extra lane to help ease congestion in the busier direction. The vehicle uses an S-shaped inverted conveyor channel in its undercarriage, which is basically a high-powered roller system that lifts the barrier segments up and transfers them to a new position. It's an impressive task, considering there are 3,200 blocks making up the full movable barrier over the 1.7-mile-long bridge, with each segment weighing 1,500 pounds. Now that's what you call a heavy-duty zipper.
Wow, I never knew that about the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, so this is in California. So they have this I guess this vehicle right here that changes I guess those separators right there for each side of the lanes, to give one lane an extra lane, the other one, I guess, like to ease up on traffic. I mean, I don't see why they just wouldn't build a second bridge, but I mean, all right, I guess that's interesting. It's cool. I've never seen it before, so that's pretty cool.
Electron Wireless Electric Roads. At this point, around
Well, I guess it's more cost efficient if you think about it too. I mean, building a whole new like Golden Gate Bridge would probably, first off, it'll probably take them like 20 years to even do something like that. Nah, yeah, so yeah, I think that might be a better alternative.
Around 14 countries and over 20 cities around the world have proposed future bans on vehicles powered by fossil fuels. France, Norway, the UK, and even China are all preparing to get from A to B without their foot on the gas. But how will that be made possible? One option has been offered by company Electron, who specialize in wireless electric roads. Already used in projects in Tel Aviv and Sweden, This Israeli company has a road design capable of wirelessly powering electric vehicles while they're driving. The execution of this technology is achieved by integrating a narrow copper coil into existing asphalt roads, linked to the electric grid, and synced to the installable vehicle hardware.
Now, see, I was actually looking into like Tesla the other day, like watching videos and everything about their new self-driving AI system they have in their new Model 3s or whatever. And they're not fully self-driving. Like every 8 seconds, you have to like hit the steering wheel for the Tesla to recognize that you're still aware and still awake within the vehicle. Um, that's cool and everything like that. But I like this idea too with Electron. Um, I never heard of this company, but their vehicles that they're building power plates on the side of the road so they can literally charge while they're driving. I mean, that's a good idea. Kind of brings back memories of like back when like, when kids used to get those like electric cars and put them on the actual like ramps and the actual like raceways, and you would like use like a little controller to like push the cars forward or back, and it was always like a little racetrack, like electric racetrack. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, but real life adult version.
According to Electron, the process of installing 1 mile of this coil from start to finish can be achieved in just a few days. A receiver under the electric vehicle chassis, linked to Electron's dynamic wireless power transfer system, allows the vehicle to harness power wirelessly while it travels. In theory, this eliminates the need for bulky batteries, and providing the car only drives on these types of roads, it can be powered indefinitely. If combined with a rechargeable battery for traveling off the grid, this could well be a viable solution to powering electric vehicles in the future. Now this is the future Scale-electric kids prepared for.
Scale-electric kids right there. Yeah, that's cool. Kind of reminds me also of there's some new technology coming out, I believe, where they're about to start having certain rechargeable panels built inside rooms, inside buildings, so that if you walk inside of certain rooms, your actual devices will charge for you wirelessly. Sort of like cell phones, like tablets, whatever the case may be, anything that like charges like that. The room itself will charge your devices without you even taking them out of your bag or wherever you have them at. So these are cool features, I think, for the future that makes life more convenient. So this is good stuff.
Next trencher disc. From wiring to drainage, a lot of stuff needs to be excavated and buried when upgrading a road, and for that you need a machine that can really punch through the asphalt. The next trencher disc D80 is a high-powered tool that can cut through and remove urban materials like concrete and asphalt to a depth of almost 3 feet. Usually excavation discs used in trenching projects like this are exposed, but when you're trying to keep fast traffic moving, the last thing you need is for stones and bits of debris to go flying into oncoming vehicles. Instead, the next trencher design encloses the entire top of the disc, meaning there's no disruption to traffic and laborers can work safely alongside it. Debris is fed up through a conveyor belt or chain to an extractor, which then deposits the fragments on the side of the road. Its efficient design means the disc trencher can cut around 330 feet an hour, depending on the surface at hand, and maybe a little longer if someone falls underneath.
Wow, so that might explain why we don't have so much debris flying on the highways. I always wondered that. I'm like, as much rocks and pebbles and like just debris itself just like gathers on roads and stuff like that. I'm surprised more people don't have like windshield cracks and stuff like that, like on riding down 95 or something like that. I'm just like, how is that? And now this makes sense. This little thing here somehow reduces the amount of debris that can basically be thrown around on the highway by fast moving vehicles. So that's pretty cool design. Didn't know that. Next.
Self-repairing cities initiative. The world seems to be obsessed with drones these days, and it can get a little exhausting. But there are actually some incredible potential uses for drones that you'd probably never expect.
That's a nice
drone.
Like
repairing potholes. Researchers from the University of Leeds have put forward their solution of using drones with 3D printing capabilities to fill in potholes.
What?
Although it's still in its concept phase, this could prove to be the answer to on-demand pothole filling. The researchers have explained that, in theory, the drones would be able to scan potholes on a closed road to get the orientation of the indent. With that information, they can then use an attached extruder machine to pour materials like asphalt or tar into the hole in a specific pattern to give it a smooth finish. It all seems very promising, and
Wow.
I really hope the tech is all it's cracked up to be. ETI.
Well, you know how cool that would be? Like, you know how many potholes are in, like, especially like the northeast part of America? Oh my God, if they had those little drones like flying around, just like send a little like a picture and a signal to like the road construction service, whatever, and like they'll block off that street, and like a drone comes down and just like works on it, patches it all up with 3D printing technology. Like, bro, 3D printing is getting it's been ridiculous. Like, so many people are making things that are like worth thousands and thousands of dollars, like to be made. People are just making them inside their homes, like with 3D printers. Like, it's ridiculous. I got a friend on Facebook who actually builds Iron Man suits, like, and all he has is a 3D printer, and these suits look legit. Like, you would not believe this guy puts them on. Like, I'm like, what the? Oh my God. Anyway, next.
Roller barrier. Traffic barriers and Jersey barriers may help you feel safe on the road, but anyone who's been in a collision with one will tell you they're no fun to hit. But
Yeah.
there is a safer way forward. Take a look at the ETI roller system developed in South Korea. This design does way more than just preventing vehicles from driving off the road. These
Wow.
rollers are able to convert a good deal of the impact energy into rotational energy.
Oh,
This
wow.
prevents the vehicle from breaking through the barrier and instead redirects the vehicle back onto the road. The rollers themselves are
Wait, what? All right. I was cool up until the point where it said it redirects the redirects the vehicle back onto the road. Wait, so you're telling me a car could be out of control going like, I don't know, maybe a high speed chase or some sort and hit like that wall or that little blockage right there for like at 100 miles an hour and be tossed back to the road? I mean, wouldn't that just help them like continue to escape or maybe even hit people that weren't even involved in the chase or some sort? Like, I don't know if that may be a good idea. Like, I mean, maybe they need something to slow the vehicle down and stop it. I don't know about rediverting it with its moving inertia and throwing it back on the road. Like, oh man, I don't know about this one.
made from a material called ethylene vinyl acetate, or EVA for short. EVA's rubber-like structure and lightweight form means that the rollers aren't easily damaged, even when they're hit by heavy vehicles like trucks and buses. Everything about the design helps to propel the vehicle forward, which is what traditional crash barriers do, only not this efficiently. So if you ever find yourself head-on with one of these, just roll with it.
Roll with it. Keep moving. Don't stop. You know, sometimes crashes are needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes a crash should happen. I mean, like, not saying that they should happen, but I'm just saying, like, there could be an issue where maybe the car is out of control or, you know, or anything. I mean, like I said, it could be a high speed chase for a scenario. And, you know, you got a bunch of innocent people on the road or whatever like that don't know what's going on. And here comes a guy flying. He makes a mistake, hits this wall, and it propels him into like, or allows him to keep going even, you know, to cause more damage, you know. So I don't know how this will work like in public use, but maybe for like, you know, corporations and their vehicles and such like that, this may be a good idea. A great like airports or something like that. This would be like great for that.
Geocells. Building a road from scratch can require much more than just slapping down a ton of asphalt. Depending on the terrain, you may need to take soil erosion into account and employ methods to prevent your hard-built road crumbling apart. That's why some construction companies use geocells. These are made from geosynthetic materials designed to be durable enough to reinforce the soil bed to withstand up to 5,080 pounds of pressure per foot. The cellular design and base component can be changed depending on the application, meaning no matter what kind of soil the project is planned on, geocells can help maintain structural integrity. In this instance, a series of stretched perforated cells are being used to prevent base-level erosion on a highway shoulder. But they can also be used in extreme circumstances like stabilizing sand-based foundations across stretches of desert. It's pretty impressive and just goes to show that everyone benefits from a little support once in a while. Even roads.
That's pretty cool.
Python 5000 Pothole Patcher. Potholes are the enemies of all road users.
Yes,
and
they
are
are.
capable of turning a completely normal road into an infuriating obstacle course. They're so reviled that back in 2011, the UK's Automobile Association joked about literally highlighting how sick they were of the nation's plentiful potholes. To combat this scourge of the roads, the inventors at Superior Road Solutions have created the Python 5000 Pothole Patcher. Unlike traditional methods of pothole patching, which requires a lot of manual labor, the pothole patcher is able to fill and patch any hole with the operator comfortably sat in the machine's cabin. The 5-ton hopper located behind the cabin uses an exhaust circulation system to keep hot asphalt hot or warm up cold asphalt to a working temperature of around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It's then fed through into a 4-foot extendable working arm at the front of the cabin, then sprayed out of the arm's nozzle. The asphalt is then leveled out by an attached rake before being compacted into the hole by the arm's roller for a smooth finish. What's more, Superior Roads claims the Python 5000 is 3 times faster than a 3-person crew doing the same job. Suddenly, it seems like we might win the war on potholes, but we may have to bow down to our robotic pothole-fixing overlords in the process.
Alright, yeah, I like this pothole idea right here, like how to fix potholes. This is a really cool machine. I mean, I think they should bring this, you know, if it's not already, you know, authorized to like work in cities and such like that. But what I'm saying is that the actual drone version, the one we saw before this, where like it flies over and it can scan for potholes and then like it can like land and like fix the pothole with 3D printing. I still like that idea better than this one. This is a good idea, but the drone one is. I just would like to be like, you know, going down the road one day and actually seeing a drone like just fixing like a pothole. That'd be something I would like take a selfie of, like that. Like, you know, just that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool to see a drone fixing a freaking pothole in the street.
Power Kerber 7700. Have you ever noticed the long, unbroken lines of concrete barriers that sometimes skirt stretches of the highway? Being as long and continuous as they are, you may have wondered how they got there in the first place. They're actually made on-site by a method called slip forming, where cement concrete is poured and molded by a continuously moving machine. When you combine that method with some additional mechanical ingenuity, you get the Power Kerber 7700. It features a telescopic frame which allows the machine to straddle the triangular shape of 2 metal grids. Once in position, cement concrete is fed by a conveyor belt into the forming house where it is mechanically applied to the triangular metal frame. As the machine slowly moves along, cement concrete passes down onto the frame and is smoothed, creating a seamless highway barrier wall. With the conveyor, tracks, and straddle device, this machine can weigh in at a colossal 80,000 pounds.
What?
But of course, the Power Kerber never lets its weight become a barrier to success.
That thing right there, that thing was 80,000 pounds. Like what? That's crazy. All right, yeah, that's freaking nuts. You understand how heavy that is? 80,000? What's that little? Whatever. Okay, I think it was like the size of a shack. It wasn't even that big. Okay, but the fact that it makes what it was making right there, that machine that just passed making that border lane wall right there, that border wall, those are what we used to. Those are what we used to, and I guess those are the machines they used to make those. That versus the one where we saw like those little like kind of like deals that take the inertia from the rotating wheel thing and it like pushes the vehicle back onto the road. I don't know. Honestly, I think those are dangerous. I think the concrete border walls are dangerous because it's obviously just straight up concrete and anything hitting that is destroyed. So I'm going to go with the rotating, you know, ball technology, inertia move. I think that's a good idea for that instead of the hard wall. But yeah, we just need flying cars. Okay, let's just get done with driving vehicles on wheels. Let's get flying cars and call it the day. Go get self-driving Teslas.
When it
Everybody.
comes to the kings of slip-forming machines, a company called Gomaco sits at the top. Their colossal units provide different types of paving depending on the project, but can also be customized to fit the most impossible-looking endeavors. What you see here is the Gomaco GP3 slip-form paver, designed to pave floor coverings up to 30 feet wide. It works by placing a measured supply of concrete in front of the paver, which is then spread, shaped, and consolidated at a specific height. But Gomaco doesn't just produce one-size-fits-all slip-forming machines. Just take a look at the customized GP2600, used in the creation of Turkey's Batman canal system. No, not that Batman. This 4-track slip former was designed with a sectional trapezoidal mold which could be adjusted for different slopes and depths. A work bridge behind the paver was also installed so workers could apply a trowel finish by hand to the molded cement concrete. Despite the complexity, overall production topped out at an impressive rate of 1,969 feet per day, which is just under half the main span length of the Golden Gate Bridge. Now that's how you pave the way to success.
Wow. It covers distance, I will say that.
Lee Boy 8500. Relaying an asphalt road is a fairly common construction task, but what kind of machines can you employ to resurface asphalt on your driveway? Get ready for the Lee Boy 8500. This machine is part of a specialized series of conveyor asphalt pavers that are some of the most efficient on the market. Asphalt pavers work by transferring asphalt from the hopper to a heated auger via a conveyor belt. The auger will then place a measured amount of the heated asphalt in front of the screed, which is a fancy name for a tool used to smooth materials. What makes the 8500 so practical is that it has a 15-foot wide screed footprint, the perfect size to drag asphalt over surfaces like driveways for a clean finish. And with a 7.5-ton hopper, it's able to lay a lot of asphalt in one go. Perfect for when the perfectly reasonable urge to build a road seizes you on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Did any of these amazing road building technologies surprise you? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
Alright, that's be amazed. Definitely go over to his YouTube channel, subscribe, like his channel. Definitely subscribe and like BoSS ReactionZ. Hit the bell icon as well for any new content I drop. Yeah, some of those did impress me. It was interesting. I learned a few things. But yeah, like I said, I'm ready for like robotic cars at this point. I'm not trying to like hate on like cars with wheels, don't get me wrong, just is obviously there are issues that won't actually ever be fixed. It's just what it honestly seems like. It's just time to evolve to a new level of driving. Okay. Alright, so I got another one. Alright, so we're gonna do let's go ahead and do a paranormal one. I haven't done no paranormal today. I've been kind of watching all these other like videos lately. I haven't even been on my paranormal watching lately. What is going on, Dynamix? Alright, I got one here. This is by Slapped Ham. We all know who Slapped Ham is. I host him on BoSS ReactionZ all the time. He's a very good YouTuber. Let's go.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious clips that have left the experts baffled. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. This first entry comes to us from a Reddit user named CMiller2006, who shared a chilling photo that's sure to give you goosebumps. But first, the uploader provides some much needed context by stating, "My 21-year-old son Michael passed away in August when he wrecked his truck. His best friend was at my house a couple of weeks ago and I was telling him how much I wanted to find a good signature of Michael's for a tattoo. The next morning, this text pops up on my car's dash." As you can see, the text that appears on the car's interior display was seemingly sent by Michael and simply reads, "Signed." But of course, this has everyone asking, how's this even possible considering he passed away many months ago? The uploader then clarifies that his phone's been disconnected and that they called it just to make sure the number hadn't been given to someone else. They confirmed it has not. They then stated that this is the second time something like this has happened.
Okay, so I've heard many of accounts like this where people like will have like a friend or like a relative or something like that who either changes their phone number or has passed away of some sort. They just do not have that working number anymore, and like months to go by, and then they will somehow like receive a text message from that number. Like it's like, wait a minute, how is this person texting me? And there have been investigations on some of these situations, and a lot of times they're usually people who knew the person who had the phone, or like knew the deceased person, and they're either trying to like play a prank on like their friends and family, or like trying to get like some sort of like, you know, payback on them, like by doing that to like their close people in their life. So this is this is not like a new thing that happens. It's very common. Like I'm pretty sure this right here was somebody who just had either, you know, the phone maybe from the person Michael who passed, and maybe his phone the call was off, or maybe the text messages are still on, because some companies will cut off calling, you know, from an unpaid phone bill and keep the text messaging going, or possibly just using an application to just put that number in there to make it look like that's the number and it's really not. So a lot of different things, you know, but this is probably fakery. Just yeah.
The first time was when the uploader was painting Michael's room, and the very next day they received a text saying, "My room." To this day, the
No, come on. Okay, so what? The friend or whoever was getting text, whatever. Okay, family member, they were painting their room, and then they got a text from Michael saying "my room." You know, I think they were painting Michael's room. It's like, what? Like, come on, that's somebody. That's fakery. Come on. Like the ghost was like, oh wait a minute, they're painting my room. All right, let me go see if I can somehow send a message to their phone and let them know you're painting my room. That's somebody who's alive, sitting back like, all right, let me go ahead and whip up this fakery real quick and serve it on a silver platter. Like, come on.
uploader has no clue how this is even possible, and they don't know what to make of
It's
it.
very
They're
possible.
not saying it's definitely paranormal, but they also have their suspicions.
It's
What do you
technology.
think it is? Is this proof of Michael sending his mum a message from beyond? Is it just a glitch happening on the phone, or something else at play here? Let us know your thoughts on this strange series of events in the comments section down below.
Fakery. In the bakery. Look up the fakery.
Hey peeps, just a quick interlude to let you know today's episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. You can
Okay.
download it.
Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. All right, we got you. Anyway, I'm going to skip forward. Raid Shadow Legends is a mobile game. It's really cool. I have it. Definitely sign up, download it, all that good stuff. I have a clan on there too, by the way. I mean, it's already full. No one can get into it. I already have like the max, which is like 30 players, but um, it's fun. I like it. Sorry for cutting you short there, Mr. Slapped Ham, but we're trying to watch paranormal videos. Here we go.
Be available in your inbox here for the next 30 days.
Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, come on.
This video, published to Reddit by user Camelina02, was filmed in what is presumably the uploader's bedroom. He starts off by showing a floor vent, but something seems a little off. Watch.
Okay. What? What was that?
At
What?
first, the vent looks completely empty, but then, just a split second later, something appears to be moving.
Oh, what that is? What?
Unfortunately, the clip is brief and the uploader hasn't given an update on what they think is in their vent. Some comments thought it might be a snake or a frog, but
No.
others aren't so sure. Some believe this is something a little more mysterious and possibly even dangerous, and that the uploader should be careful.
I definitely think it's some sort of an animal or something like that. I don't think it's like a person or anything. But first off, my first question is this: like, why do you have a vent on your floor? I mean, I've seen a lot of weird like home designs and such like that, but you know, like it's very rare I've seen like a vent built into the floor, like like in the bedroom, especially like in the bedroom. Like I don't know, that's just weird. I mean, like, and then you like there's something inside, like that would be creepy. Like, can you imagine being asleep and like, you know, something's like rattling like right there in the vent, and like you hear this while you're sleeping, or for instance, let's say like an animal crawls in there and dies or something like that, and then you have like your whole entire house, like a bedroom smelling like, I don't know. That's just like, how would you even go and figure? It must be like maybe there's like some sort of like area they can like access that. I mean, or maybe like an outside opening to where something can get in and get into that part, and maybe it's there because of the fresher air coming from the vent. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's an animal. So
This clip was posted over a year ago now, so without further information, this strange creature will have to remain unknown.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Over on Reddit, a man named Eric K shared an eerie video that his Ring doorbell camera captured late one night. The video shows a typical night in the neighbourhood. All is peaceful and quiet, and a man can be seen walking on the sidewalk. However, judging by what happens, this may not be an ordinary man. Watch.
I gotta assume that other kids are being
Bro, that was fakery.
As you can see, he suddenly seems to disappear, causing many viewers and Eric to question
How you
what
gonna sit there,
exactly has
right,
just happened.
and throw this video at me like it's real? Like, slapped hand. Please don't turn into chills, bro. Please, I have not passed out from watching the fakery on so many high levels of dosage. I mean, it's been pretty normal lately. This right here is fakery. And Slapped Ham knows better. I'm surprised he put this on here. Okay. Look
The
at
uploader
this.
thinks that maybe this was nothing more than a camera glitch.
I'm about
which
to
is
find the
possible.
fakery right
Then
here.
again, it doesn't look like there's any jump cuts or any malfunctions in the compression
Got
rate.
it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you where the fakery at. So basically, someone set up their CCTV, right? Well, it looks like maybe a doorbell camera. It's like a doorbell camera security feature. And the person, probably the person who owns this doorbell camera and house, basically went outside, walked around, walked past his house, and went back inside, took the footage, and then he edited it. He edited himself walking past his doorbell, and then he uploaded it to the internet for viralness. Now, wait a minute, hold on. How did he make himself disappear? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you how I know he made himself disappear, because if you look at the shadow of him walking past the doorbell camera, the shadow never disappears. It's just his body, his physical body, slowly vaporizes away. And that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like something out of the Matrix. Like, it vaporized away. It didn't ghost and, like, disappear. It didn't shimmy out of context. You know, this thing literally vaporized away, like it just, like, disappeared, like, I don't know, like something, like, it looked like something Star Trek would do, like, if it teleported someone. Like, bro, it's literally CG. It's I wouldn't even call it CGI. It's effects. This is an effect. So this is some sort of effect. I don't know what he's using. I mean, there's plenty of them out there, but that is an effect, and you can obviously tell it's fakery because of the shadow on the ground. So it's fakery. Whipping in the bakery. Mix it up, cook it up. They can stay away from me. All right, let's go.
He said upon seeing the footage, his wife has been freaked out and on edge ever since.
Look at the shadow. Look at the
By
shadow.
all accounts, it looks like this man
Still there.
certainly
Still there.
vanished
Still there.
without a
Still there.
trace.
How you walking in the shadow? Still there? No. It's an effect.
A TikTok user named Beats by Richie posted a video to his account in early 2021 that seemed to capture something a little unsettling. The video quickly went viral, garnering more than 8.5 million views. Take a look at what's been stirring people up.
Oh, what is that?
While Richie lays down laughing and talking to his girlfriend, the face of a strange shadow-like figure pops in just for a second, right in front of Richie's face.
What is that?
Because of how strange this video is, and because there's not much context, viewers have been requesting that he upload the full video, and he finally has, although it fails to give any more details or any better context.
Damn, are you checking yourself out?
Come on.
Cock?
That's fake. Nah.
Most viewers were frustrated that the full video still paused right as the alleged face pops
Right.
into frame,
Right.
spurring many commenters to believe that the whole thing is just a hoax.
Yeah, it's fake. That's fake.
Come on.
Cock?
The uploader admits it might actually be his blanket that popped in.
I was just about to say that's his blanket. Look, because it has a shadow over his face, so it's obviously a physical object. That's him. He has his blanket wrapped in his fist, and he brought his blanket up like to pull it up higher or something like that, and his hand was like that. That's his hand inside whatever the blanket, and you can see the shadow projecting on his face because that's a physical object. That's his hand in front of his face. Right, and then he froze it right there because maybe he saw it or maybe his girlfriend saw it and was like, oh, she just happened to pause it right there. That looks like somebody's face. I know, let's add some brightness to it and upload it on the YouTube and TikToks and Instagrams and say it was a ghost. And then we go viral. Fakery. That's fakery.
Into frame, making a strange human head shape.
Fakery. Come on. It looks like fakery.
So what's your take on this? Is it something genuinely mysterious, or just a bit of blanket popping into frame?
I like how they made it. It just happened to look like a human face a little bit. The way it's like kind of like angled. The edges are angled a little bit, like his knuckles or something like that. But I like how they brightened that one little part right there, like it's like the side of someone's face. Like someone had to brighten that part to make that stand out, like contrast stand out to make it look like it's skin. That's not skin. That's just the shadowing brought out.
Let us know down below.
Are you checking yourself
Fakery.
out?
Come on.
Cock?
And then the video stops right there. Like, come on, no.
A YouTuber named Illinois Hustler uploaded this mysterious video to their YouTube channel.
Wait, the YouTuber name is Illinois Hustler? Illinois Hustler? Okay.
It's some home surveillance footage that was recorded at 2:19 AM on the night of June 25th in 2018 in front of the uploader's home in Rantoul, Illinois. Take a look at what was captured.
Wait, I know they're not
It can
trying
only
to...
be seen for just a brief moment. If you pause the video at just the right part, you can see what appears
Really?
to be a strange creature flying right beside the light post outside the uploader's home.
Really? We all know what that is.
Because of the sheer size of whatever it is, most people are convinced this isn't just a bird, but rather something more unsettling. As to what exactly, that still remains to this day a
Bro.
mystery.
That is a bat or a bird flying past the camera and just happen to go past the light. I know they're not trying to say that's a Jersey Devil or something like that. Bro. Fakery.
The following piece of bizarre footage has unknown origins. It was captured during a game of football. The clip often floats around paranormal forums with people claiming it's real footage of a ghost. Take a look.
Well, I don't know.
As you can see, a dark, transparent figure slowly makes its way towards a player. As it gets closer and closer, it seems to vanish entirely. Sadly, because the video comes from relatively unknown origins, it's difficult to look deeper into the footage. Some viewers have suggested it might just be a combination of a trick of the light along with the poor quality of the image that creates the strange figure.
I think it's fake. I think it's fakery.
Other analysts, however, have suggested this is a genuine shadow figure, one that has an unsettling attraction to that player.
No, because think about it. First off, the footage is not done by the best quality, so what might have happened is that the footage may have been good footage, and then someone added a shadow creature or whatever, and then just kept re-uploading the video to turn it potato. They overcooked it. They overcooked the footage, and then made it look like it had to be real, because how could potato footage have something like that in it? I think this is fakery. Nah.
Even with the scant bits of information that we do have, the video is nevertheless...
You know what I think? I think that's a real player walking, and at some point, someone just overlaid it and just phased it out, the transparency out, so where you couldn't see the actual person, and just made it look like it was a ghost. That probably was a real player walking next to him at one point, and they just edited that out and just put like a little shadow they're moving across.
Less eerie, and is sure to make the hairs stand up on the back of your neck.
Nah, because also if you look at that picture right there, that the last part of that video, like you could see like a little white figure behind the shadow. There's another white shadow behind the black shadow. I think that's the real person just being faded out. Like you can kind of see it.
Even with the scant bits of information that
You
we
can
do
kind of see it. You
have, the
see the
video
shadow,
is
which is fake, and
nevertheless
then like
eerie
behind it is
and is sure to
another
make the hairs
white
stand
shadow.
up on the back of your
I think
neck.
that's the actual player. You can see it right behind it. And it's covered out. It's cut out.
A user on Reddit named Joe Ellis12
Another
shared an
yeah.
unsettling
I don't know.
video that
I think
has
that was
many
fake
people
though.
on the platform
That was fake. It
discussing
was
just
good though.
how it came to be. In the post, Joe states
Wait,
that
what is
on the
this one right
night the
here?
footage was
Okay.
A user on Reddit named Joe Ellis12 shared an unsettling video that has many people on the platform discussing just how it came to be. In the post, Joe states that on the night the footage was recorded, he was out driving to a local restaurant. All seemed to be going perfectly fine. That is until Joe looked out the rearview mirror and noticed something strange. Take a look.
Miren, hay unas manitas ahí pintadas en una posición muy rara. No sé por qué están ahí, pero las noté ahorita que venía manejando.
A pair of infant handprints can be seen on the rearview window of the vehicle, causing Joe to be more than a little concerned as to how they got there. Joe mentions how, if you look at the handprints on the window carefully, it looks as though the palms of the prints were facing down, meaning that, in order for it to be true, the individual responsible for putting these handprints there must have come from above, meaning that someone must have been on the roof of his vehicle at some point. As you can imagine, this video has garnered quite a lot of attention, with many viewers trying to come up with a logical explanation as to how these creepy handprints got there in the first place. One theory is that a passenger in the rear seat arched back and pressed their hands on the window upside down, giving the impression that they'd been pressed by someone on the roof of the vehicle. Of course, some more paranormal...
Yeah, because I mean, if someone was on top of the actual like car and like they placed their hands like down on the window, being on top of the car, I don't think so. Because it looks like someone was sitting inside the car and they leaned back and like put their hands up on the window. That's what it looks like. It looks like someone put their hands up on the window and just like let their hands go. Because if you look at the shape of like how that hand looks right there, it looks like a right hand because of the fact that you can see the thumb outline over here, like it's smaller on going toward the left side of that picture, and is wider on this side of the hand, and that's on the inner part of the handprint. So yeah, that's just someone leaning back, and at least that's what I think it is. I don't know. Could that be it? It looks like that maybe. I think someone just leaned back and just pressed the window. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Suggestions were thrown around, one being the spirit of a small child must have made the prints. So, until further info comes to hand, this puzzling mystery will remain unanswered.
Hay unas manitas ahí
No,
pintadas.
what my man was trying to figure out, it was somebody on top of his car. That's what he was worried about. He like, wait a minute, was that on top of the car? Or was that inside? And so my man probably was mad about that. Like, hold up, let me record this. Let me get other people's input. Hold up.
En una posición
Post this
muy
on
rara.
TikTok.
No sé por
Before we take a look at some strange CCTV footage, be sure to tickle that subscribe button, then bang that notification bell there. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and strange videos. This next clip, published to Instagram by a username Motivational Auntie, shows something strange happening. The footage appears to have been filmed by a security camera located just in front of a parking lot at an unspecified building. Watch what happens.
Whoa. What?
One of the motorcycles randomly begins to move around all by itself,
I don't know about
slowly
this.
but surely making its way around the parking lot. It eventually falls over before the video abruptly ends.
I mean, I want to say like it's a string, like pulling it. Like maybe someone had a string from one angle and they're like just, tugging it and tugging it, and then it's like, but that wouldn't explain the back part of the motorcycle because the rear wheel is being kind of like lifted and like, is being lifted and is moving like as it's being pulled forward. It's not like just being turned. Like something's shifting that back tire over. And I was trying to see maybe if the engine was running on the bike and maybe that was causing it to do that, but it doesn't seem like the engine is on. So I don't know. That looked like it might be legit. I don't know, what did that Casper or Harley Davidson ghost or something? I don't know.
Some viewers thought it must have been some kind of paranormal entity trying to ride the motorcycle.
Right.
However, some comments noted the jerky movements of the bike could mean the motor was malfunctioning, propelling the motorcycle along. So where do you sit on this? Ghost or a simple malfunction? Share your opinion in the comments section down below.
No, I don't think the engine was malfunctioning or anything like that because, I mean, the back tire rims look like, you can see the spokes. The spokes weren't really moving. I mean, I saw it there for a few seconds. It was like they weren't moving. So it isn't like the throttle's making movement with the tire. Like something's pulling it. Something's pulling and moving that rear tire over. Yeah, that's CCTV though. That is fixed camera footage, but I mean that looks good. That actually looks like it may be legit. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. It looks real though. That looks real. Well.
Now, if you want to see some more mysterious clips, then check out...
Alright guys, yeah, so you won't be able to see the links he has there. To see his links, you would have to actually go to his YouTube channel to see those, and that's obviously Slaptam. You can go there, like and subscribe his channel. While you're at it, definitely like and subscribe Boss Reactions channel. Definitely get us into the algorithm of YouTube so we can get more viewers. Also hit the bell icon for any new content that I may bring out in the future for the YouTube channel as well. Okay, so that was 3 right there for our New Year's opening for Boss Reactions, and I like them. I got a little bit of paranormal in there, got some lessons in the beginning, so that was some good stuff. I liked it, definitely. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you like those. Those are some good videos right there to react to for Boss Reactions. Definitely. I'll be bringing the next episode here soon. I'm also going to start doing live videos soon, so you guys can actually comment on the videos as they're playing. Definitely, you can also let me know how well I'm doing on commentary and such like that, and how I react to the videos as well. All right. So with that, I should say with everything I just mentioned, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, and as always, boss up.